Okay, so what we want to do here is just get everybody ready to working in the, or ready for working in the trade room. Now, there's an awful lot that you can learn, but we're going to start with the simplest of things, and it's the most practical of it, and it's just marking up the charts, having them ready for trading. Because, of course, there's no point in trading in the wrong place or trading where you don't want to trade. So it's best to have all your levels that you're interested in marked before you even think about trading for the day or for the week. So that's it. Right now, we're just going to work on finding the levels that we will want to trade from. Easy. Okay. So now there are tricks and there are indicators and scripts and stuff that can make this quite a bit easier for everybody. I don't know them all myself. I did have them all worked out automatically, and some of them are missing now. I don't know why. So we'll work out all that technical stuff later on as we go. For now, we'll just start marking up the charts. So of course, you're going to start at the highest time frame you can, and you just look for the most obvious things. Just simple as that. You look for the most obvious things. Right, and we can start near price, or we can start at the top or at the bottom, whichever way we like. So this is all the information that I have on gold here. So I'm just going to start marking this stuff off. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, so I have a high over here. Boo, boo, boo. Now you should flatten. Tell me you're going to flatten. Och. Boo, 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 boo. Hold on. Yeah, everything is kind of there. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on. It is in here, isn't it? Tommy, are you there? Can you remind me how to do this, or why this this thing isn't flattening out?
Um,
It is on the rectangle expander, isn't it? Isn't it?
yeah,
Or is it a
yeah,
script?
everything's fine there. No, everything's fine.
Okay, it's just my trend line didn't do what I asked it to do. Hmm.
Just try
Okay,
it again.
yeah. Just okay on you and close on you and wrong one.
No, not it's still, yeah.
A bum anyway.
Yeah, no, well, just click on the line if
Mm-hmm.
and go into the properties.
Mm-hmm. Ah, sod off. Boom. Boo, boo, boo. And boom.
Property, yeah, yeah. You gotta type it in there.
What do I have to type in description?
You gotta put, yeah.
Really? I thought it did it automatically. Oh well, okay, okay,
Um,
okay, okay. No worries.
mustn't they? But you can try it in there. Just put in the dollar sign
Dollar.
dash X dollar sign dash.
Oh, I thought dollar dash X brought it to the current time. Dollar dash X.
Yeah, and just go OK, and that should change now.
And refresh. No, what a tit. Okay, but we'll work
That's
that
all
out.
right.
No problem. No problem. Um, okay, I'll just work with a rectangle for now. Okay, so we got that over there. Now that works out with this kink over here, so we're just going to draw that kink. And it's below price and it wants to hold price up, so simply make it blue. Boop, 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 boop. And we go here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, look, even the dollar slash thingy didn't bring that over. Don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, well, that's waiting in future anyway. For price, I don't think it's going to hit it today. But we're ready for it. And that wants to be visible from the monthly down. That always wants to be there. When we are looking in lower time frames, we're going to put it in that time frame that we're drawing it in, plus every time frame below. But we don't want to be seeing, let's say, M15 boxes on the H4 chart. We do want to see H4 charts on the M15. So that's it. We'll just keep them in their own time frames and below. Here's another simply pimply one. Alrighty.
If I'm just thinking there, maybe you have the template, but you don't have the actual indicator loaded on the left panel.
Indicators list. You see, there it is.
Yeah, but you may not have it. You may not have it. Just close that a minute.
You mean over in the navigator?
Yeah, click there.
Boop, boop. Now, I did put it in just before I started, and instead of closing the platform and opening it again, I simply refreshed this. Now, maybe that did it, do you think?
Don't know, but you could just drag that across there again just to see what happens.
Okay. Okay, variable value, auto manage true. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what I've also noticed is a dialog box or a properties box doesn't open on it. Maybe that's a problem too. Do you remember we could get our dialog box to open as we drew it? But yeah. I don't know. Okay, anyway, it's working for now, somewhat, but we will have to work that out, how to do this. Or maybe after this, Tommy, you could just give me one of your templates, and then at least I'm set up for it, and then we can share it with everybody. Okay. Why do I smoke cigarettes when I'm doing meetings? I don't know. It's the only time I smoke cigarettes. Okay. Now, we want to find the little kink inside there, which works with it. Okay. Right. So I want to find this little left kink, ties in with that over there. So we go down into the lowest time frame we can find there and find the kink on it. Switch you off, come over here. Weekly, it's inside here. And we're just right on that, I believe we are. Okay. See if we can go to daily on this. Alrighty, so we have two kinks on this. We have a minor kink. Is it that one? No, it's this one. So that's a minor one. And the kink, of course, is simply the rally-based drop or drop-based rally, which actually crosses the line. So that is that one. I would so love to just bring you over into the present tense. Let's try again. $/ or $-X. Okay, it's being a git. Righty. Let me just try over here. Oh, wrong one. $-X. Okay, that's just being stupid. It was working earlier. Righty. Okay. So we want to bring this to. Okay, now that's going over. So that is the small kink on this, and then we look for our larger kink on it as well, where we're crossing. Here's the low, so we look to the right of the low for where kinks cross that line. So it's going to be from here to here. This is another essentially drop-based rally, which is on the right-hand side of the low and covers the line. So that is our larger kink. So either of those two are good for bouncing price at the level of the left shoulder. Yeah, let's go another year with it. Okay, righty. So that's those guys done. And what else do we have? Well, we're coming towards my important place here. I remember we missed my long on this by about 6 pips or something, so I want to make sure that if it comes down there, we can catch it again. Alrighty, so it's going to be, ideally we'd put our trend line there and work with that, but I can't get it to work. Righty. So it's that high. And then that's the high. So, okay, got to find the kink, and it's inside this candle. Oh, sod off. Now, the kink could be deeper than this low over here, so that is why we have to check this candle for what's going on. These have it, 29th of September 2009. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Boo, 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 boo. And boom, boom. Copy that date, H4. Press enter. Paste here. And we can get to 2. Oh, we can go further. Why wouldn't it do what I wanted it to, so? Oh, got close. Okay, I can't find it. So somebody else will be able to find out exactly where that kink is on that. So for now, we're just going to have to use that candle. I don't like doing this. I like being more precise than this. I did have it on one template once. Okay. And here, and bring this over. God, not having that auto extend thing is a pain in the ass. All right, and that has been touched right there already, quite perfectly. Now, boom, let's have a little look at it here. I still wanted to go that bit deeper for some reason. Really do. And we've got a double low here as well. So with a double low here, this is what we're always looking out for. Can I see all of this on the weekly? When you've got 2 lows working like this, then they are just asking to be broken. And they're not asking to be broken by much, but they... Now, can you hear me? Because my headset died. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, good, good, good. I don't know why my headset switched off. It was charging all night, but okay, I've got it plugged in here. Good, good, good. Righty. So, all right. We've got that. Those 2 lows will want to be broken to take out the stops below them because it is just such an obvious support for price that your buyers are going to be buying there and the stops are going to be just below. So that is a wonderful place to be looking. Now maybe, just maybe where this broke, this was the actual low of it. Maybe somebody remembers. Maybe we can actually find the MPL on that, and that is where we want to look for the stop losses below that double low to be taken out. Ba-bum. Okay, there's orders down here and over there. So we've got that low there and we've got this low over here. I can't get any lower than the daily on it. So there's orders inside this candle as well, presumably. So, okay. Ba-bum, ba-bum-bum. We can have this over here. And we can bring that to the bottom of that candle there. Okay. Rectangle properties, and we can bring it across. Actually, I want to be sure I have that always. So there's our left shoulder on it, and here's our drop base rally inside it. So the bottom of the drop base rally, if that gets broken, then we know we're going down to the next one. But we mark it anyway, just to know what zone it is we're working to. Now there's another one over here below, and I haven't got anything on the right hand side of it in this time frame, but I'm going to draw it anyway. So it's from the bottom of that candle down to the bottom of this. But this is not all of the history that you can get. You can get a much lower time frame on it, given the right diligence. Okay, good. Righty, so there's some very skinny monthly levels, extremely skinny monthly levels, and they are really good. I really like the higher one for taking the stops after that double low gets broken. We can go deeper, of course, and there's nothing to say that we're actually going to stop. But, you know, since we've come into this compression over here, then I would really be looking for the MPL of the compression. I'd be looking for somewhere inside here. Here, we have a low, which didn't get broken by this one, so I don't count in here as a good flag limit for it. I would look to where we have broken. Boo. So it's in here, and there is the high of the retrace after it. So I'd be looking in either the MPL over there, which is actually still clean. So that is a good target for it. Of course, pre-compression just here before these two highs is another good place too. But ideally, if that hasn't been touched, then on starting into this compression, we do want to go up there. Certainly, there's a good chance that it's going to bounce from around here, from around this level before it goes up there. Sometimes you will get a diamond forming once you've broken into a compression. Sometimes you will. Very often you won't. Usually there's only a small retrace once you break into a compression before you actually fill it. But sometimes you can get the diamond, so it is possible to come and break these lows and then come fill this range. But it's going to be a lovely thing when it happens. Alrighty then. So next then we will look at this level over here. It's actually got a couple of friends over there as well. Just see these two lows that got or that held up price and then they got broken down. Lovely BS that's there, and that ties in with this low over here. So that is another place to go looking for a trade on the monthly. Alrighty. Now, oops, I've gone too far there. Okay. So, oh, hold on. Customize this stuff, and I'm going to stick in an ellipse. Okay. Now I'm going to use an ellipse for this because when I have it set up for the trend lines to actually straighten themselves out and come into the present price, any trend lines that I have for drawing compression will simply straighten out and move over. So I'll just use this. So we have a compression here. You could say that all of this is a compression, but look, we have this low here, and then we have its upper flag limit there, and that gets broken. So this is the first engulf here. It is a good flag limit, so I can't in good conscience place that in the same compression as this. So, okay, here is our kink. We can put in that entire kink here. That's actually a big one. Boo, boo. Come on, be cool. Righty. And then we can look inside here for the MPL of this. We've got the low on this candle over here. Oh, I think we can get lower time frame on that. Boo, 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 boo. This is where we are going. Yes, all right. So, okay, we're all quite compressed through here. These orders seem to have been picked up perhaps by these. Maybe not. There might be a little bit more in it. These candles are looking very odd, by the way. I don't like the way they look. These have been picked up. Everything's compressed away there. So we're looking deep down into here. So we have this engulfed that over there. So, all right. I like this compression line for that. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, so inside there, the left shoulder is tied in with some orders in there, so that's a nice place to actually look. Your next one, of course, is over here, but this one seems to be in the middle of a compression, so I don't like it. And looking at pre-compression, those orders seem to be gone pre-compression. So it's either down here. Now there is, can we say, I suppose we can say there is a set of orders in here. Yeah, we can. Boo, boo, boo. Alrighty. So that is those guys. Okay, we're done. And that has its left shoulder there. There's another one over here. It's tying in with these highs over there. So, okay, I like it. Now we can have a touch off the highs of these, and that is fine. That's perfectly all right. But of course, the best places are deeper, and even better are beyond. Beyond is over here, and I like that very much. That's where I really want to go for a trade. Now, okay, we've got this guy over here. We can get a bounce at this level over here, but we have that already sorted with this guy. That's fine. That's all done. So now we look up here. This is our next place. Okay. Alrighty, so this is going to tie in with that. This is a monthly level still. Okay, and then we can tighten up on that. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, what's looking... Oh, stop it. What's looking good in here? All right, well, we seem to be compressed up in here. So actually, at our tip here is a good place to be looking. All righty. Oh, now we have this full kink here, but we also have the line being crossed here, which is actually a bit telling. Alrighty. There's the depth of the retrace. If I got this right, and it isn't down below there, then we should be looking at this place here actually for a kink. It's always worth double checking. But the first place that I'd want to be trading is in here. Good boy, you woke up. First place I want to be trading is there anyway, so this kind of works for me. Yep, Pip is back. You can see out the window. Right. Okay. So there's a nice little monthly zone there in the H1, which might work very well. Boo, boo, boo. Are you tired after that bark? Yeah, have a lie down. Good boy. Alrighty. So that is the pre-compression area. It's nice and early. Of course, better is up near the top. So what have we got? Are there any clean orders in here? We got a left shoulder there, which is taken by this. This left shoulder, you could really say, is taken by that. This is really tight over here. We've got 3 highs over here. That was very telling. It got broken. Now those orders remain inside that kink, but got taken out by this. So that's all extremely weak, really extremely weak. So we could look in here, I suppose. That might be the next place. This would be the very MPL of it. I should even have lower time frame than that. Okay, be cool, be cool. Where do we go? Bum, 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 bum. And there and here. Let's try again. Oh, and if you see where this crosses here, it really looks like if we break this guy up that we have an engulf all the way up to here, and some people will see it's an engulf all the way up to there, which is rubbish. If this is drawn correctly, then an engulf of this can easily get stopped by that little high inside there. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Can I go even lower? Okay, I believe I can. Just gone too far. Okay. So while we've got this scale on, let's just look for orders inside here. Oh, look at this, just here. Have we got something there? These guys, no, that's gone, okay. Yeah, those orders are well taken. That guy, no, that's all the same. Okay, we have a pre-compression over here, tying in with this left shoulder here. You could say that this high got very close to taking it, so I'm not really loving that so much. Okay, over here we've got 2 highs. We've got a Quasimodo level over there. Maybe that'll do. There are very little opportunities high up in this, however, to be taking a trade. Boo boo. Now I will have to double check this line again just to make sure we're in the right place. But okay, over here. Okay. So this line is not telling me what it is, right? Boo boo boo. Where the hell are we? We are right here, we are. Okay, so it's 1229.45, right. And the high of this is, Come on. Pip, there's a mouse in the cabinet beside me and you're just lying there. What are you doing? Tell the mouse to go away. Okay. The high is 1226.15. Okay, that might be telling. One, two, two. Okay, we're even higher. Okay, I think I got that right. Okay, so that still keeps us in this zone anyway, right? Boo, boo, boo. Come back. All right, so that still keeps the what's it called? Still keeps the kink over here. Okay, so we've got our levels on that. Coming back to there could be really nice for a good old bounce. All righty. There's a minor one over here, but you never know if this flag limit actually engulfed something massive in the past. Now, also, we should be looking to FX top for this to actually get the history on where were the important levels, because there were important levels around here in the past. I just don't remember where they were. So certainly looking to fxtop.com is a great idea for this. So, okay. And if this was important, if the high of this was important, then the low of it could be important as well. You never know. So, okay. Next one anyway is, should we have taken this? This was a Quasimodo level there. It should be respected here. So yeah, okay. Let's get this one in. And that is here, right? Now, since we have a high over there, I want to get the level of this right. Okay, 1178.73. Oh, hold on. No, it's the low, 1131.72, right. Three. Okay. Is that was here? Yes, it is. So it's somewhere inside this candle. Okay, so it is here. Righty. Boo, boo, boo. Righty. Now, have we broken that? No, but we're coming very near the edge of it. Alrighty. So yes, here is a place to be looking for a bounce now. Anyway, it doesn't have to be major. Maybe a bounce back over to this low over here, or the kink on this low over here. And if they tie in with each other, all the better. Actually, this one's quite a bit lower. And it's above this candle over here, so maybe it would actually look like an engulf, which would be good. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we're very deep in here. I should have marked that other low, that other candle that I had. Yeah, but we could be bouncing up to here, bouncing up to any of these places. Maybe. it's good to have it marked anyway. We can watch for PA inside there. Right. Okay. And then this over here is one compression, so I don't tend to mark these things unless there is a flag limit in the compression. Here's a flag limit, there's where it got broken, so yes, this compression comes from here down to here. Let's just mark it. Boo, boo, boo. Alrighty. Anything else in the middle? Well, there's this guy over here, and there's that guy over there, so we'll mark that guy. There's actually two of them, which makes it a bit important. Boo boo. Come on, be cool. Stop it. Mouse work. Oh, seriously, what's wrong with you? That looks like the lower one. Fine. Okay, we'll bring this over. Righty. And that is, where the hell is it? I've just lost it. It's in the middle here, okay. It's this here. We got the low of this at 1175.55. What? Okay, that can't be right. 1156.85. Okay. One 156.85. Oh, that's good. And bum. Ooh. Okay. Into the daily. H4. Did this break it? Low 1157. No. Alrighty, so our kink on that is over here. So it's the deepest retrace to the furthest advance before it. Okay. And there we go. Alrighty, so that's our monthly zone, and we should look inside that for clear orders. Okay, right, we have our monthly left shoulder, and here is our kink. Do we really need to find the kink of the kink? I don't believe we do. I really don't believe we do. This is pretty good for it though, but still. Yeah, okay, we'll find the SR of it, fine. Right. So, okay, there's the first break, so here it is. Got that. Oh, and of course, I have the wrong color. And there we go. So that is essentially a monthly level which has quite a very small zone on it, so that's good. All right, inside it, what have we got? We got this guy over here. That ties in with this kink over here, and that's pretty much been picked up. And it's also in here at the MPL of this, so we're kind of good to go. We're marked on that one, that's fine. This is one series, and in a series like this, unless one of these is an actual flag limit, which has broken another flag limit, I'm a bit disinterested in it. Now here is our to the pip entry on that, so maybe that is worth something. I don't see anything in here, but we have the opportunity to go into low time frame on it. Sorry. So our to the pip is, have I lost the damn thing? Silly on me. Here's our line. It is just above the red rectangle. Okay, go back. So our to the pip entry here is in the middle of a gap for me, or just at the tip of a gap for me, so it really can't help me. I have no information on what to do with that one. Okay, so we'll go up above. Still in this zone. There's our to the pip, right here. I've also presumably got that same gap, so I can't find anything inside there, can't find any set of orders. So we will look in above. What have we got? Boo, boo, boo. Looking towards the top. I have nothing over here exactly. Anyway, we've got a left shoulder on that, which got picked up nicely by that, so that's a little bit weak. Now, this MPL didn't get hit by anything on the way down. If it ties in with something significant to the left, then I can use it, I suppose. It has this over here, which gives it a little something. You've got your left shoulder, another left shoulder, a little trick in there, and price moves away. So it is worth a little something, I suppose. Boo. So, okay. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, and you go to the top. Boo, boo, boo. You know, it would have saved a lot of time if I'd have just fixed up the rectangles to go over to present time. Silly puppy. Alrighty. Okay. So now we have a half decent monthly level over there, marked in with a little 4-hour level and some M15, M5, M1 levels even there. So you've got some tight entry possibilities on there. Okay. Now to the high of this. Have we got that worked out already? Don't know. Yeah, Pip, that's right. Okay, we've got the high of this is 1265.05. Hold on, let's bring it over here. Boo, 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 boo. No, that's fine where it is. That's perfect. Alrighty. So here we have another one. This has a full kink over here. It has, let me see, we have a big kink on it. which is this, to this. Now that is a giant kink for this. I mean, it's absolutely massive. It'll probably tie in with other monthly levels as well, but still, it is a big kink on it, so we've just got to mark the damn thing. Boo, boo, boo. It's really big, but it ties in, so it's just got to be used. Right. So now, go into lower time frame on this. Got nothing right here. This is so close to that other one, but all right. All right, Tommy, see you later, brother. Oop, go back. Alrighty, still want to look in here. And I've lost the damn thing. Okay. Solid, 15. I can't get it in M15. It's not to be found. I think it was on the 11th of November. Okay, so here it is. And did it get crossed? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Okay, so somewhere inside this candle is it. I really don't like it for bouncing anyway, so I'm going to avoid that one. It's just too simple. Righty. So here's the to the pip entry on it. This was exactly the left shoulder. So that has already been nicely picked up, and we've got two highs here, and those two highs want to break anyway, probably into pre-CP over here, or even the end of CP over there. So that's not ideal. Now, if we can find something on the left tying in with this pre-CP or the end of this compression, then we're good to go. We have these guys tying in with the end of compression somewhat, but it's not beautiful. Okay, at this line we've got these highs, we've got that, so that was important. All right, bounced up over there, blah, blah, blah. Could be important again, but has been used there. So, okay, it's gone. What else have we? We're still looking inside here. This could be something. Those guys. Yeah, there's some set of orders inside there, but I really don't like touching this place. I would like it at the to the pip entry, certainly. But anywhere inside here, I just dislike, unless we've got something really strong over in the past to tell us that we really should be looking there. I want to go high up into this. This guy over here, it got taken by this already, so those orders for me are pretty much gone. Maybe, for the most part, they're gone anyway. So I'd look inside here, and I've got nothing right here. Okay. We have a left shoulder over there. That works in with these guys, which has been picked up. So I'm not loving it. I'm really not loving it. Got a couple of highs over there. Maybe that's all we can hope for with this. Yeah, maybe that's all we can hope for with this. All right. Boo boo. Okay. Stop it. And over there you go. Okay, so they're nice and tight. Why aren't they at the same place? Hold on. They should have clicked onto exactly the same thing. Oh well, whatever. It's all pretty close. Okay, so we have it to the pip entry, which has been taken. Then we have the low entry, which I really don't like. So we've only got this MPL in here. Now, I suppose for safety, we'll mark this one as well, because it is still, in a way, valid. Okay. Righty. Okay, we got all those guys. Oh, we need to extend that. Boo, 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 boo. So as you can see, there's nothing complex in here at all. Mm. This will get so much easier once you can extend those rectangles automatically. Alrighty. Yes, that's right. Now, of course, I do expect us to get up into here anyway, so anything that we get inside here will simply be a bounce that we're looking for. I don't see anything major coming out of it. Now, if we get back up to these levels before we actually break these lows and take the stops, then I really would be paying more attention to them than on the way back. So yeah, that's worth noting, I suppose. Now, okay, we've got this high over here and this low over here. Does this low already work on something? Where is it? Ah, now that's actually quite telling. At our box that we've got over here. Oh no, that is it. It's there for that reason. Oh no, it's not. That line that I had over there is this over here. So okay, this is important. That last set of orders that we've got inside there, that last box, seems to be quite important now. It has this tying in with it and it has that. So back up there is really a gorgeous place. So okay, let's get that in here. Okay. Find the low of this candle to be sure, 1307.95. Alrighty, so yeah, look at the significance of that. That is gorgeous. That could be really good. And let's just go back into the H4 on that again. And that is right over here. So yes, I like that so much. I really like that very much. It's got a lot going for it there. Really an awful lot. Yes, it got somewhat picked up here, but just the history it's got makes it tremendously strong. So yes, that's where I'll be looking. Over here, we're in our monthly zone over here. Boo-boo. It could be worth looking out for some PA in here to actually bring us back up through a half decent range. Yeah, keep an eye on that. Alrighty, so that's all of this guy. Now I want to deselect everything because it's a bloody mess right now. I'll do it once we're finished. Okay, so now we have the upper side of this, which is lining in with that over there. So we just bring that over. Oh, actually, you're above that, aren't you? Oh, I see. Okay, the high of this, 1430.9. That's perfect. Boo, boo, boo. Oh. I screwed up. Yeah, that's better. Alrighty. Oh, it's not above. Okay. It's still inside. Alrighty. Good, good. Yeah, that's a good place for it. Boo, boo, boo. I think we're over. Is this it? Okay. All right. We're between May and August. Okay, so it's in between those guys. There is it, to be precise. Righty. So that is our line. We've got a nice to the pip option here. This reacted pretty much pre-compression over there. Okay. Now our last cross of this line coming down was this over here. So I'm actually going to draw that in. Okay. Rectangle properties. Now, I'm not sure if it should be that one or if it should be that one. I'll take another look in a moment. For now, I'll just bring this across anyway. Alrighty. And that there ties in with these highs and that over there and this MPL. But really now, boo boo. Here's where we're crossing. Yeah, essentially, this isn't the flag limit we should be looking for on the cross of that. It is this one. So yes, it's not giant PA to actually break this high over here because its target, regardless, is right inside here. So yeah, okay, it's not a massive thing. So this is a good level. Now breaking that high could be good. And it essentially doesn't cause PA. So all right. But we do have this level here, and the low of this level ties in pretty nicely with the MPL of this anyway, so that could really be good for a bounce. Okay. So here we have this guy. Now I will draw this to the top of this rather than to the top of that. Oh, can I repeat why that is not PA? I hope I can. Hold on, bear with me a second. Oh, well, essentially, maybe I should say it's not usable PA, because if PA hits its target, then it's not usable PA. Because it has to actually have space to move. So without space to move, PA is useless. So yeah, that's kind of what I mean there. Now, I think essentially we should have any stops for an MPL trade here above this kink over there. But really, this is a H4 trade, and if you can find PA inside this kink over here at this side, you may very well be safe to have your stop above there. Now, all you got to do is find some LTFPA inside there when price comes back and work with it, and then you can keep your stops tight on it. So yeah, I'm going to leave the high of that over there, but we've still got to be cognizant of the fact that this could break and come up into here quite easily. Okay. Now, all right, and then the MPL of this guy, let's just expand it a bit. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Let me look a teeny wee bit left. Let's get this just out of the way. Alrighty, MPL, MPL. This guy here got taken out pretty much by that. This here, the same. That over there, quite the same. So the MPL on it isn't strong. Okay, I can go into a lower time frame. 7th of May, 9th of May, blah, 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 blah. Okay, 9th of May. How did I get to the 1st of April? What? It was a big jump. Eighth of May, 11th of May. Oh, we're 8th of May to the... You asshole. Seriously. How am I doing that? We've missed something, haven't we? Where there's no... Lots of 6th of May, 7th of May, 8th of May, 11th of... Git. Okay, it's not there. I don't know why it's not there. Okay. 2nd of May, 16th of May. What the hell are we looking at here? That threw me off utterly. Right. And which bloody May are we looking for now? October, November, November, November. Can anybody remind me what the hell I was looking at and why and where? It was some kind of May. All right, Remco. You know all this stuff anyway. See you later, brother. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I've totally lost myself. Boo, 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 boo. Mayware. What the hell was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at over here, wasn't I? Yes. I was looking... Oh, I was looking for the MPL inside there. Gotcha. Sorry, full moon last night, so I didn't get any sleep. Super full moon, in fact. Right. It's inside there. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. It's 2013, right. Oh, I'll never have lower time frame inside there. Sod it. Right. No. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Stop it. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, over there. MPL, 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 MPL. Some orders inside there. Okay, there are, I suppose, some orders inside the top of that, a pre-compression, maybe inside there. Does that tie in with this low? Can I tie it in with this low, or has that all been taken out? You see, that has been taken out by this high here already, so it's all very weak. So I can only look right in at the very tip of there, for which I have nothing. I've got no left shoulders or anything there. Maybe there's this, but that really seems to have been taken out by that anyway. So no, I'm not liking it. I'm going to have to actually go below the tip of this candle and come into here, and it's going to be a pretty big zone for it. So be it. If that's all the information I've got, it's all the information I can use. Boo, 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 boo. Stop doing that. Be cool. Right, it can be all of that. Any stops we have to be above here. Boom, 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 and let's tighten that back up again. Righty. Okay, so that's those zones sorted out. Alrighty, so we've gotten quite a bit done here. What is next? This big candle here looks like it's got some importance. I'd love to remember what's over here. Absolutely love to remember what's over there. Actually, let's just have a peek, because it is part of the process. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Let's see. What are we going to look for? Oh yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Boo, 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 boo. Righty. Now, currency converter, historical rate, historical comparison. It is historical rates, isn't it? Is it? Right. XAU, USD. There. Alrighty. Bum, bum, bum. We don't want yearly average. We want candlestick chart. 1953 to now. Okay. I thought we had more information than that. Yes, Pip. Alrighty. Hook. So no, we haven't got more information. Oh, hold on. Yes, maybe we do. No, nothing. Now that's important as well. Have we actually got that on the map at the 80 mark? Well, it's a bit away from us now anyway, so all right. I thought that I had some information about something around this level before. Okay, I'm wrong. Fine. Must have been a different pair. Okay, here we've got a compression marked in there, so we shall pop that on. That's one compression inside there, as we pretty much put in what we see. Now, the bottom of this might have some significance. Oh, that's going to be covered by this entire kink here. Bom, 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 bom. So that gets covered by this. This is big. This is very, very big. And here is where we've actually got to draw the damn thing in, unfortunately. But it's just absolutely massive. But so be it. I think I consider putting this on a yearly or a 10-yearly chart or something like that. Boo, boo, boo. So that makes part of this chart quite a bit full of zones, but they are important monthly zones, and knowing them is really important. If you have these marked, then they can be absolutely phenomenal on an H1 chart. The likes of that, utterly brilliant, and you could very easily miss them otherwise. Right, so all of that is there. The low of that, do we really need to concern ourselves with it? Well, it seems we've found our MPLs, etc. inside here, so we know what we're dealing with there anyway. So okay, it just adds strength to it. Right, the upper side of that, let's have a peek. Boo, boo, boo. Righty, so you engulfed on that candle. I don't know how far you retraced. Let's just leave you there for the moment. Go into H4 and see how far it retraced. Boo, boo. So it broke it here in this candle. That candle went no higher than there. So the top of that is underneath this high here. So yes, this is our kink. Right. And we've got these zones here at the lower side of this, at this SR. They're all marked out. We do have a left shoulder over here, which ties in with our complete pre-compression that we've got in there. It is a nice set of orders remaining. So okay, that stays. Alrighty. Oh, stop it. Be cool. Start off then. Okay, they should both be lined up at the same bloody price. Which one is wrong? That's better. Okay, gotcha. All right, so nice set of little orders inside here. Anything up really high, everything inside here has been taken. Yeah, everything has been taken. There are a few orders inside there. I have no left shoulder to work with on it. However, there's really nothing over there for me to play with. So it's hard. It really is hard. I think I'll just stick with that zone. Certainly some orders inside there. Oh, okay. Let us go to the lows here. 2 lows. And that's where it goes up to, but we'll keep the original stop loss on it. Okay. There and there. Alrighty. Boo, 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 boo. Go away. Go. Oh, leave me alone then. Oh, it's because there are a few of them there at the same place. Right. Okay, now that is our area around us taken care of. Now we should finish it off and we should come up and do the high of that. We should look at where we broke into this compression here as well, because breaking into a compression is terribly important. Actually, let's just do that one anyway, just to be sure you have it in your mind. I want to make sure all concepts are covered here. Okay, so we broke into the compression over here. That brought us down in through here. So we're going to find the kink where we broke into the compression and mark that. There's one big candle inside there. Let's try and break it down. Let me get this here. Okay, have I tried 2000 and Yoki Bob for H4 2013? I think we can get it. Oh, shoot. No, come here. Give me everything. Ok. Okay. Right, don't need everything. Okay. H4. Oh, it's already there. It just brought me straight to it. Brilliant. Okay, there we go. Where we broke in is on that. I'll never get H1 though. Okay, so in that case, where we break into compression, unfortunately, we are without enough information about it, exactly where it retraced to after it broke. So that has to be it. We have to put in that entire candle until we can get more information. Boo, 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 boo. And I'm going to put a note on it to say, get more information. That's the lazy man's way of doing it later. Alrighty, now let me double check that this actually is the low that we're looking at. Boo. The low of that is 1526.91. And here, what's even higher? Okay. 1526.91. Okay. Copy there. Ah, we were lower than it. Okay. Now let's double check it over here. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, no, it's still there. This is where we crossed. So, okay, that is our break into compression there. The retrace, don't know where it is. Really don't know where it is. Back to 2013. I do not have it in H1, I believe. Bum, bum. And paste. Oh, damn it, it's gone. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Go back quite a bit. Another year to go. Oh, damn it, hold on. Boo, 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 boo. Pretty damn sure I won't get it to work in H1. Stop following me. And H1. Okay, March 2014. Right, no good. Haven't got it, so we just have to leave that there as it is. But yes, very important to mark where we break into a compression. Awfully important. So that is a big one. And people won't know that. The retailers don't see such things as where we break into compression because they really don't understand compression at all. So compression is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's brilliant for once we get into it, and it's brilliant for once we've broken it as well. And it's brilliant for where we've broken into it in the past. We can use that for coming back as well. These are all important places. Okay, so that is monthly, and it has an awful lot of stuff on it, and really an awful lot of stuff, but it is handy to have it. Now, these guys, you don't want to bring these left things all the way over to the present so much, but it's always good to know exactly where they are. So bring them into where they passed over or where they got passed over the last time. For a to the pip entry, if you can find the kink in a very low time frame that ties in with it, then certainly bring the kink across. But there's really no need to bring the actual line across unless we just have a gigantic kink that we're working with. But if we can find a small kink, use that and bring it across. Now, okay, that's that on the monthly. Yes, we have to do up here, but you know the deal with all that stuff anyway. I just want to go into a lower time frame for a moment. Delete this guy. Okay, and let's see how price is actually doing at the moment. Boo, 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 boo. All right, it's reacting to that monthly level. Hasn't made any PA yet. Not in this scale anyway. But yeah, great place to be taking a bounce. Okay. Now, here we have this guy. We're on H4. So this is a monthly level, and that's why this is still visible here. Yeah, we have a monthly level on that. It's an H4 level, but it's a monthly level. So we can keep it there. Should we keep it there actually? Yes, we should keep it in all time frames because it is important on the monthly. Okay, now if we were to have, let's say, something which wasn't at a higher time frame level, we just had, let's say, this, then we would be looking at it in a different manner. Now, I don't have history on this, and we've been at this for quite a while now, so I'm going to wrap it up in a moment. But let's say we have an M30 level over there, or a H1 level over there, or something like that, and we see that this ties in with it. Then what we will have is this guy here, and we can bring him across over to, I don't think you need to go to 2019, but as I say, we'll work out very soon exactly why I'm not getting my rectangles going over and keeping modern time. Having that fixed will explain an awful lot and will help an awful lot. But let's say we've got this one over here. What I said earlier is we do not want to see lower time frame levels in higher time frame charts. So with this, if that's an M30 level that we're looking at, we're going to simply bring it to the visualization, and we're going to have it visible in M30, M15, M5, and M1, and we're not going to see it in the higher time frames. So that's that. So if we go to M15, it is there. If we go to H1, it's not there. Simple as that. We do not need to see all the confusion of having lower scale levels in on higher time frames. I mean, looking at the monthly, this is really busy enough. Can you imagine if all the H1 levels and H4 levels were in this? It'd just be utterly crazy. Now, we start on the monthly, of course, and then we work our way down to weekly, and we look for exactly the same things. We mark in our compressions, we mark where we broke into our compressions and the kinks associated with them. We mark our pre-compressions. Let's say this is a compression over here. We would certainly have a pre-compression marked. If price hadn't been up at this level again already, we would certainly be marking the pre-compression on this. Maybe this is the pre-compression. We'd have the pre-compression marked inside there, and it can be very strong for bounces later, as this one particularly was. Very good indeed. So we mark pre-compression. We mark the MPLs of our compressions. Absolutely, they're very important. We mark where we had broken into compressions in the past. We mark the kinks on those. Also, we mark where we broke out of compressions, but where we broke out of the compressions, it's just like breaking any other flag limit. So there's nothing special really about marking that up. And all our significant left shoulders we mark in. Really as simple as that. That is how we get our charts set up. And we just go lower time frame and lower time frame and lower time frame as we go. And then we can end up trading the M1 or whatever, but we can see trading the M1 that we're about to hit a very strong monthly level. We could have an M1 level in there, which is 2 pips wide. And, you know, I've done it before. I've taken monthly trades on a 5 pip stop loss because it's right there. The level is right there, easy to be taken, and it hits the price and shoots away. And that's it. You can multiply your account really easy from that sort of thing. Okay, looking at over here on the weekly, now this could be a really good bounce over here, and it's happening in space. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever on the weekly to take a trade there. There's no reason on the daily to take a trade there. It just doesn't look like anything, but we do have a monthly level marked in, and that can give it tremendous strength, really tremendous strength. So having the higher time frames always marked in there is brilliant. Another thing we can do is we can make the higher time frame boxes much heavier in weight. We can make them, let's say, 5-6 pixels thick or whatever, and then just have it thinner as we go, so that when we're visualizing I'll read that now in a sec, so that when we are visualizing our levels on the charts, we can see a fat line which says, okay, that's going to be a monthly level, so I should really be paying attention to that. So maybe not having all of the levels the same thickness is a good idea. We make them much higher time frame levels with thicker rectangles and thicker trend lines, etc. So, okay, we have a question, and it is, if we bounce off a monthly level, should we expect the price to run to at least the next monthly level? Essentially, yes. It's not promised. It's absolutely not promised. But we really should be looking for it. So, okay, here we have a monthly line. Here's the kink on it. It's a monthly kink. Essentially, you would be looking at the monthly for a place to stop. So, okay, here's the monthly level. It really doesn't look like it, but it is. So then we look into the monthly again. We see that this could be a pre-compression inside there. That really should be marked, actually. That really we should have marked already. And that could be it. To bounce from a monthly level can so easily bring us to another monthly level. So yes, I'd stick that one in there, put the kink on it, and it's a perfect place to flag to. And it's very close to this as well. This looks more obvious to your retail traders. I mean, it is the closest thing in the way, so it is more obvious. And with that being more obvious, this for us is more obvious, because the less obvious something is, the more obvious it is to us once we're trained to see it. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to catch the, or we're trying to get in with the institutional traders as they're fucking with the minds of the retailers. Simple as that. So what the retailers can't see, we can see. And we should celebrate that we can see that stuff. So the less obvious it is, the better it is. Like this monthly level, it could be absolutely beautiful. It's in the middle of absolutely nothing, but there's no reason why this little tiny level that we have there shouldn't bring price up for all the way to here, or even bring it back up through the compression that we've got and all the way to there with a really tiny stop loss on it. So these things can be absolutely precious. They are how I've made all my monster trades anyway, getting in at a really high time frame level with a really tiny stop loss, which is looking like it's in the middle of space. But it's never in the middle of space. It's very obvious once you get used to it. So get yourselves used to marking these things up. I am going to go along with more of the same stuff in our next meeting, which will be, what's it today? I'm going to know more later on about whether we'll have a similar meeting tomorrow. I don't see why we can't have a similar meeting tomorrow. So yeah, let's do that. Maybe an hour earlier, however. Yeah, maybe an hour earlier, and that'll give the guys a chance to have their daily meeting as well, because they usually have it half an hour earlier than right now. So okay, that is it for the moment. More tomorrow. I'm going to do another one myself in case we've missed anything, and then after that I'm going to get you guys to start marking up charts as well. In fact, no, just the one of these is enough. It really is enough. So, yes, Pippi, hold on. Be cool. I really should... Yeah, I really should get each of you to pick a pair for yourselves and to mark it up straight away. Even tonight or as soon as you can. And then I can look over those. If you send me the templates for these things, then I can look over them all and see what sense is there and help you out with them. If Gil is still here, I hope Gil is still here. Boo, 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 boo. Let me see, do we have a Gil? No, Gil is away at the moment. That's fine. He has this way of sharing templates, which is all very, very easy. So I'm going to work on that. I'll ask him about hooking us up with that. Anyway, start marking your templates as you can. And if any of you are coders, I don't know if any of you are any good as coders, it would be absolutely lovely to have a piece of code which allows you to draw a rectangle or any shape you like in a particular time frame and only have it visible in that time frame and lower. But if none of you can do that, that's fine, but that's something I really want. because it really is a pest setting, your time frame settings for all of these things. But okay, that's it for now. I will talk to you guys later. Pick a pair and draw it up on the monthly to start anyway, and we'll work our way down from there. There's going to be loads and loads of sessions like this one, because this is what we do in the trading room. We work out the levels that are coming. Now, okay, the monthly levels, they're done once every few months really, but we get down to the H4 levels and we should really be keeping on top of those. But if you're going to do H4 levels, you have to have your monthly ready in advance, you have to have your weekly and your daily ready in advance, and of course you have to have your H4 levels ready in advance for trading H4. So that's it. What have we got? What chat have we got here? Boom, boom, boom. If thanks for the brilliant information. Last night I talked about something about the few targets the ITs have in every scale, and they are a lot of FTRs in the chart. I really want to know if I'm wrong with this. Okay, talk to me, please. Unmute yourself. Yeah, there you go. Hello. Alrighty, what's going on?
Can I present my screen?
Now here we go. Oh,
you have time. If you don't have, I can.
Oh no, I love this stuff. Now, since you're on the web and you haven't downloaded it, I'll try and make you a presenter. Oh, there's a download request. Okay, so you must. I think you must. Oh no, it's a request to download it, but maybe you can do it anyway. Go for it. And everybody who's using or who's coming to these meetings should download the app for it. This makes everything work much better.
Really, I have some problem with something. For example, stop out. All my levels work nicely, but for 1 pip or 2 pips, I get stop out, and
oh no,
then the price goes in my direction.
I have been there.
But I think it's about the IT scenario. I worked a lot about the thing that Gil told us in his journal, that we should put the IT's head in our hat in our head.
Yeah.
To know what is their scenario to making liquidity. And I myself, for me, I believe that the sentence that you told in RTM, that there is zero chaos in the market.
Yeah.
But I myself, the only problem that I have is thinking about the IT scenario in the market.
Yeah.
I know where price bounce, I know where price turn. There is no problem for me in this. But one scenario can change the whole result. You know this.
Yes, yes.
And I don't know if I can present a screen about gold.
It says that you are the presenter already, but we're waiting to see your screen, so you have to accept or some such. Did a pop-up come for you? Has it sent you a download request and made you the presenter?
Yes, I download this. I press download, but it doesn't download this feed. It's going to download, yes. So now downloaded.
Yeah, yeah.
What should I do now? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been in this situation, but it seems to work for people anyway. Neil, David, can you help out? You've been there before. I don't remember how this works.
Hello.
Hiya.
It's been installed.
When you make a presenter, yeah, you should get a pop-up screen, a little box that says "Show my screen." Did you see anything like that?
Yes, I have share your screen.
Oh, okay. If you've got different screens, it will ask you which one do you want to share. That's another thing, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, if you've got 2 screens, but you should still see. Let me see.
As I remember, it's kind of an easy thing, but I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
should see
anything.
it straight away. You've downloaded the software, right?
Yes, I downloaded the software.
Okay, let me
I'm going
just.
to connect me.
And just try doing it again, if, and then now we should get the pop-up box. Maybe. We
Okay,
can
I'll
try
make
again.
myself presenter
Going to
again
install.
for a moment. Show my screen, blah, blah, blah. Fine. Now. No, it says to me you're still on the web. It says you haven't downloaded it. If you've downloaded it, then open it, maybe. Yeah, open it.
I opened it and it's going to install now.
Oh, it's installing. Okay. Give it a moment to install. No problem. And for Omid, I am going to send you, I don't know how to send you the install request or the download request, so I'll just make you presenter. And that'll send you present and download request, so at least you can download it. Okay, Salavan is here, and make presenter. I'm going to request keyboard and mouse control, because that's what I do. Right, so we're waiting for your screen.
Yeah, you should see a little pop-up box now, Sullivan, saying show my screen with a button just to click.
It says I may now take controls and all that sort of thing, but I still don't see the screen. We'll give it a moment. It might be lagging a little. Oh, here we go.
Ah, there we go.
Yay.
Yep.
And okay. Did we make some M5PA on gold there? We did a little, I think. On M5, we should be able to go to that blue line that I've drawn anyway, pretty easily.
PA up, F.
Yeah, minor PA up, certainly. Boo, boo, boo. Alrighty. Right, we see your screen.
Do you have my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think you're in that lag situation where we can either hear you or see you, but we can't properly do both. But carry on anyway. We'll work it out.
Okay. So you have my screen now?
Yeah.
My idea, look here, for example, we have a flag limit. I myself only look at flag limit, and I believe that the compression zone is also a flag limit with the pole, and because the order is consumed before. And here we have a little king that's held price up, okay?
Yep.
And the FTR after break it is another flag limit that holds price down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I have some problem with the scenario. Last week I talked with you with the rally.
Okay, and last I heard was with...
supply.
Okay, go. Yeah.
How it's going to the ITs that they will rally the gold to break this supply, this resistance that our retailers see this to short and make an FO in this MPL of this flag. Okay.
Sure.
And I think there are few targets for ITs. Okay. For example, here we have a flag limit in this daily scale. Is little king that holds price down. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. Gotcha. Yep.
This little king is a flag limit that's holds price down. Okay. And after in gold, another FTR created, but this FTR is a little different with others FTR. For example, here we have FTR. Here we have FTR. Here this is FTR. But these FTRs that most of the time our supply and demand are a reaction to a flag limit that the order executed in the market. Okay, so that I believe that there are little flag limits in one scale, for example, in daily scale, in 4-hour scale, but there are a lot of FTRs, and those FTRs, maybe we have a bounce there, but it's not about the scenario, it's not about the price reading article that the free order flow being there. For example, this flag limit, after engulf of this flag limit created, held price up, okay? We have another flag limit here, is held price up. Another box created, held price down, but this is engulfed. Okay, this is engulfed, and even price got to where was price returned in that point. Here we have another flag limit. Okay, here engulfed, another box created, and this flag limit is also a reaction to a lower scale flag limit. So that this rally-based drop is an FO to these extreme orders of that flag limit. And we can see that is reacted, price rejected there very nicely. And I myself short both there in my demo account. And after that, we have to consider this was a flag limit also. Okay? It was a flag limit that created after engulf of these FDRs that held price up 4 times.
Yeah, so and I see where you're coming from. Absolutely. And when I started teaching this, I was all about the flag limits. I mean, everything about me was flag limits. And then I realized that we've got 2 different kinds of traders running the market. And some of them are flag limit traders and some of them are left shoulder traders. And you don't know which one of them is in control at the moment. So you've got to be looking out for both of them. But luckily enough, the really strong levels are the ones that work as flag limits and with left shoulders. And that's what I always try and do. I try and find one that has everything, that is good for the flag limit trader and is good for the left shoulder trader. When those 2 line up, we've got monster levels, absolute monster levels, because both schools are going to use the same approach and they're going to do the same thing at that level. So yes, I love flag limits, but they're not all of the story. It's the same as I love left shoulders, but they're not all of the story either, because, as I say, we've got 2 different types of trader running the market, and they actually play games with each other. They really do seem to me to play games with each other. And one of them makes a nice reaction at a left shoulder, and then the other one pushes it off to a flag limit. And one of them makes a nice reaction to a flag limit, and the other brings it to the left shoulder. They do seem to be playing games, and it just makes sense that they're playing games, because it's not one person that's manipulating the market. It's a number of them, and they're both given parameters to work within. They're just pretty much told, okay, before this date you're going to bring price up to this area. Now this area is not so specific. This is just the way I see it anyway. To the guys that tell them, it's not utterly specific to one particular price, but it is to an area, because the guys pointing the finger at the chart know that there are 2 different guys, and they can take it there either way. So yes, 2 different schools of thought, 2 different schools of trading along the same lines as each other, but they do mess with each other and they do have fun working against each other, but they'll always come to the same levels that they're told to bring price to.
Okay, thank you. So if there is any way to read the IT scenario, for example, I knew that here is an engulfing price at least once this MPL in that flag limit, higher scale flag limit, but I myself thought that, for example, imagine price here coming back and make a diamond here, and after that coming down, okay, and make an FO below to this point, for example, okay, to this little king, for example, and then making liquidity. The only problem I have, for example, I talked to Gil and even Martin, that sometimes I am thinking very harder than the ITs. Really, I have this problem. I know that this flag limit engulf. I know that this flag limit engulf. Another one create, and at least we have the origin. And this is also another flag limit that's held price up This involved created another flag limit that held price down. This involved and created these swapped flag limits, and also a legal pin within a PL here is the target. I knew that this is the target, but I myself think that I should think I have billions of dollars in my account. I want to change the market. I want to move the market. So that's really nice to break the supply before reaching the target. Break the supply and make an order, and then shake out all retailers and move the price down. I have a problem, and I don't know how to solve this. A lot of time, I think more harder than.
Well, they absolutely love making things which look like PA, but they haven't actually brought you into a new zone. So yes, it is a big thing for them. That's why we look for the invisible levels past our supplies and past our demands, the real flag limits, the real important ones. And where it is a crossover of a flag limit, where you have the FTR of that, if it ties up with the left shoulder, as I say, you're on for a monster there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I hope I understood you properly with that, but I'm not sure. Okay, yes, that was strange. How come I just saw your chart there and it didn't have the price at the top or at the bottom? That was very cool. Oh, it's because you are not. It's because you haven't got it on that little green arrow thing on top isn't set. Gotcha. Yeah, I understand now. Sorry. Yes. But did I understand you properly? Do you think?
Yes, I understand, but really, if
I understand you?
The market is. I think the market is just flag limit, and I really want. If I am wrong with this, I know that.
Yeah, I was very happy with my trading for flag limits for a year or two.
May I share one other screen? Just a few minutes, about 1 or 2. Look here. This rectangle was a flag limit in past that held price down. Another rectangle above was an origin flag limit that in past that held price down. These zones, both are stacked flag limits. It's involved, make an FTR, broken is high, coming down, engulfed. Secret signal of the ITs. What is the target? For example, for me, the target is here.
Well, hold on a second. If that's pound yen, which it kind of looks a bit like pound yen, then for me it's engulfed up, so we don't have any targets to the downside. Now maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not pound yen, but I think we actually have PA up on that. So it's hard to find a target to the downside when you have PA up. I would simply go to the bottom of that compression that we have there around the middle of your chart before I'd think about buying it. That's if we do have PA up. When you have PA up, it's hard to find a target. In fact, it's impossible to find a target to the downside.
It happened. This is what has happened.
Oh, is that cat? Okay.
Here. Cat. And here I like to, where I want to buy, I like to close my short. For example, if I short here, I want to close it here and buy it. And this is the target.
Yeah.
Very often it's correct for me. But my problem is that a lot of time, my stop loss is 2 or 3 pips. Even for example, I sold Aussie USD with 2 pips stop loss and 500 pips TPs. Okay, that's very often my stop loss hit for those 2 pips, and then I myself think that this is an engulf in lower scale. Okay, and I change the whole scenario. This is my problem.
Oh. Well, no, I wouldn't throw out my entire system because of a one stop loss being hit. I would certainly look to amend it.
This is my problem. Maybe I should work on it more. And thank you if that.
All right. Well, look, if you can explain all of this and put it down on paper, well, put it down on internet, then I can certainly work through it with you and see what we can do with it.
Okay, I can do it whenever you want, in, for example, Academy or everywhere else.
Yeah, I'll make some sort of a room for working together, and we'll all get it together. Yeah, and we can work in there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Lovely jubbly, lovely. All right, that's it. Oh, God damn it, I'm getting a phone call in 5 minutes and I should have been at the bank first. Oh, okay. I gotta run, peeps. Let's do this again, presumably tomorrow, but I can't promise it. And if we can do it an hour earlier tomorrow, that would be... Can I do it an hour earlier? I can do it an hour earlier tomorrow. That would be great, and we'll get going with it.
Will you be okay to record it, please, if you're going to do it tomorrow? I'm sure you will anyway, right?
Yeah. Indeed, sure.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, I do want you guys to understand that I want you to be working daily together. I mean, daily together, getting your levels sorted out. I had one guy whom I said could come in here, and he was absolutely delighted to be able to come in amongst us. And then he said to me last night, yeah, this will be great. I'll be able to join you guys during my holidays and get into the trading room with you. So he obviously didn't come in here because I don't want part-timers at all. So yes, I do want commitment from everybody to work daily. There's already a gang of people that are doing this stuff and doing great from it. So I want you guys to be working with them. But they insist that everybody comes in every day unless they have a good reason not to. And it's only right, because some people do put in the effort, and if somebody puts in the effort, they don't want somebody just lurking and coming and taking their templates and not giving back. But you understand this anyway. But if you are just thinking of doing this part-time and not coming to the meetings are before New York every day. If you're thinking of not doing it, then just don't come into the meetings because it's kind of an abuse. But yeah, if you're working, if you want to work with us every day, then stay with us and learn this stuff, and we'll be delighted to have you. For now, that's enough for me. Much to do in the next no time at all. So yeah, an hour earlier tomorrow, I can promise I'll be here for it. So I'll see you then, peeps.
Thank you.